and it is.
Ricky, get up, dog. Let's go. Come on, I've been looking for you everywhere. Let's go. I've been sitting at my room. Ricky, did you hear about this?
What up, fam? What up, fam? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? Yeah, I like being barefooted now because you strict toes. Sir, we have and today I just have good finger rice. Yeah, it's just so much easier to digest. I have bagels, but sometimes bagels don't walk and do what they need to fucking do. Always come on. I'm gonna have to steak. What's up, fam? Love people. Yeah, it's fucking steak next today. All the legs. And then maybe some bacon too. Bacon's good. Hello, you beautiful people. Big shave. I did. I cut a haircut. I shaved. I do that sometimes. Like, Grand Rising, everybody. Grand Rising. You look good. I ain't saying no. You look good. No, I appreciate it, Mike. I appreciate it, brother. Yeah, that's the thing with me, brother. Like, I do shit like that. Sometimes I'm like, I don't want the fucking beard. Sometimes I don't want the fucking hair. So I'm like, all right, cool. Like, I think for me, change is not something. What's up? Good morning, TikTok. I got YouTube Live and I got you guys. Change to me is something that it just comes with life, bro. And like, you have to be able to change yourself if you want to see change in your life. Does that make sense? It could be simple things, cutting your hair, shaving, you know? No, yo soy colombiano. Colombiano y salvadoreño. It could be as simple as like shaving. It could be as simple as like changing your routine, you know? I encourage change. People are always gonna judge you. People are gonna like your change. Some people aren't gonna like your change. People are gonna be like, "Yo, why the fuck you shave? Why'd you cut hair?" All these things. You have to remember that anytime you're trying to improve your life, people are always gonna question, why did you stop doing what you were doing? Why did you change things up? People don't always like change because it's not what they used to. You feel me? What up, Paul? Yeah, dude. I almost buzzed the whole thing off. My friend, she was like, "Don't buzz it, just cut it." Damn, I forgot fucking egg whites. Shit like that. Okay. Grand Rising. Okay. Para atrás. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, fam. Happy Monday. You like it doing? Mm-hmm. Yeah, all young shit. Good morning. You know, the body build and the tattoos look good there. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. It's good ass fucking bacon. Good ass fucking bacon. Good morning. Did you mess up? Then you follow through with it, or you do a run time? No, dude. I when I want to shave, I shave. You feel me? I was like, fuck, I'm tired with the beard. I got a haircut, and then I'm like, fuck, dude. Like, I'm going back to wait to see the dog. My fucking dog for that. I'm going back to more jujitsu this week, probably today. And so I'm like, I don't know, dude. Like, I was shadow boxing, and then my hair kind of got in the way. I'm like, I want my fucking hair. And then beard wise, I'm like, dude, I don't know, dude. I think again, people are afraid to change, bro. People are afraid to change because judgment. What are people gonna say sometimes? What if I don't like it? There's a point where I was shaving and I had a little bit of this, a little bit of this. I'm like, do it go all the way? But what if I don't like it? I'm like, oh, it grows back. Same thing with my hair. I'm like, worst case scenario, it grows back. And so sometimes I juggle the worst case scenario in a lot of my decisions in life. I'm like, what's the worst case scenario? I go homeless? Oh, it's not that bad. You know, but I'm like, is that the worst thing that could happen to me in my life? You know, like, motherfucker, it's not that bad. Like, you can build yourself back up. You know, I think a lot of people don't weigh out what's the worst that could really, really fucking happen. How bad really is it? You know, if I don't fucking like my hair, I don't like how my hair was. Okay, cool. It grows back out. Sorry, I can't feed you the whole thing. like, I think we're not used to it. So I really want to start walking more better. Like, this is, oh, shoot. It's just for pull-ups. You know, I'm going to have some weight. I'm going to have to. That's what life, that's what progress is. What? What's up, brother? How are you? Good morning. Line saying that the thought. Yeah. Good morning. What's up, Joey? Good morning, my brother. How are you? Yeah. Yeah, my and then this tattoo is more prominent too when I shave. Good morning, everybody. If you're in here and you're watching me, just say good morning. Hello. What's up, Mama T? Just say good morning. Okay. Grand Rising, everybody. Let's get some coffee. Today, yeah, I really want to talk about like a level of. We're gonna recap this weekend. All right. Good morning. Grand Rising. Some coffee. Grab your cup. Okay, I have enough coffee for one more person. What's up, Santa? How are you? Hey, good morning. Buenos dias. Good morning. Grand Rising. We're gonna learn. We're gonna get better. That's what we're here to do. We're here to learn. We're here to get better. This is what I put in my milk. Can you breathe? It's annoying to have a tattoo. Can you breathe? Is it annoying to have a tattoo on your neck? No, I can breathe. Brother, just imagine. I don't know if so. You probably don't have any tattoos. You don't feel any different. Can I grab a cup to go? Yeah, absolutely. You're the first person to ask, so I got you, Squidward. I got you, brother. I'll give you the cup of coffee. It's all yours, buddy, old pal. All yours. Yeah. Good morning. Grand Rising, everybody. We have some Café Bustelo. Just poured a cup. Fuck yeah, good job, Rachel. Good morning, everybody. Yeah. Can I take $1 for a walk with my coffee? Yeah, the motherfucker, I don't know you like that, right? I have to put like a fucking tracker on you because I don't want you to steal my dog. He'll go with people. And then one of that, steak. Because I don't cook. I mean, a little bit of it, not the major. That almond oil, dude, I might just start getting more of that shit. Gas. Yeah. Here's that Grand Rising. What we have? We have some Tony seasoning. I'm telling you, Tony seasoning. What do you see in your fucking thing, dude? Tony seasonings. Tony seasoning. Get some Tony seasonings. You drink mushroom coffee, bro? I have. I haven't gotten mushroom coffee in a minute, but I need to. I like mushroom coffee, bro. Mushroom coffee is goated. I like mushroom coffee. Yeah, I like mushroom coffee a lot too. Yeah. Come on. Do this, do that, do this, do that. Yeah, it's activity too. Good morning. How much protein is that? Let's do 4 whole eggs. It's only like 6 times 4, 24 grams of protein. Have a great day. Hey, you have a great day. Oh my god, the hair is See that Tony Sriracha, bro? Yeah, 100%. It's beautiful, bro. I love it. Yeah, I just gotta get tan because I had my beard and I'm gonna get tan. Yeah, it's about 24 grams of protein, but I'm also gonna add some steak. I don't have any egg whites. I normally have egg whites. Yeah, I normally have egg whites, but I don't have any egg whites right now. Good morning. What else? That's Buenos dias. Don't stand there and shit, dog. Don't stand there and shit. Good boy. Grand Rising, everybody. No one drinks also. Not a ripping drink. Yeah. All right. You got a haircut? He's getting sorry, ladies. We hoping for regular iron. It's low as F and medium. I don't know why you have that. No drinks also. What do you mean? Blood work check in today. Oh, chew. No drinks also. What do you mean, Bubble? Hello, beautiful people. Lazy has jeans on today. That makes up for it. Give me an online job. No, bro. Make your own online job. Hello, Siobhan. How are you? I should have gave her that. Actually. Good morning. How are you? Buenos dias. What up, Eddie? Hello. Good morning. Happy fucking Monday. We're either playing jeans this morning. Yes, jeans this morning. How are you? We're either playing catch up or we're just keeping the ball rolling. That's how it works for the weekends. We're either playing catch up or we're either playing catch up or we're rolling the ball or we're keeping the ball rolling. Which one is it gonna be? Yeah, dude, that's my goal. You know, just to teach you as much as I know about training. About the training, is that. But truthfully, it's about having fun. You know, training is somebody's on one what I got in the house. No, bro. If this is, I don't know if this is your first time watching me, but I'm normally like this. The line next feels like he's catching. Think about that. Thank you, Rihanna. How are you, Rihanna? Rihanna, did you fucking do the 7-day mindset chat today? It says the dog father. The dog father. Good morning, everybody. That's it. Yes. Yeah, I'm just like spreading my toes out. I'm like, just read them, man. Like, truthfully. I might have a banana. Good morning, Christine. Hello, Christine. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Stories makes sense. No. Hope you have a great day. Motherfucking Julian, I hope you have a phenomenal day, brother. What are you making? So, I have 4 whole eggs here, and I'll measure. I'll see how much steak that is, but I'm doing steak and eggs. Why are you sure? Because it's part of the marketing strategy. You feel me? Like, imagine I'm a coach, right? So I'm like a mindset training, nutrition coach and mentor. So it's like they're asking me why do I have no shirt on? I'm like, it's marketing. You feel me? Imagine someone's trying to help you like financially better off. It's like the more proof they have, the more credibility they get. Does that make sense? You know what? Motherfucking sweet. I'm just gonna say that. Why are you sure? Because I'm home. I can do what the fuck I want. You think I should be worried about eating eggs when I've had a history of high cholesterol? No, I think you should be worried about the drinking and the fast food more than anything. You feel me? Like, first of all, I don't even worry about anything. Don't worry about anything, right? It's more so like be strategic about it, right? Are you still drinking? If you cut out the drinking, if you cut out the fast food and you make your food at home, you have a better chance of all your levels being normal than if you constantly keep eating it out. That's the way I look at it, you know? My coffee connect. It's just Cafe Bustelo. It's Cafe Bustelo, of course. What time did we us? Good. Good morning. What up, Ali? 100%. I love y'all. Even if you hate on me, I still love you. Because I'm still living a great life. Remember that. People's perception of you it's a reflection of themselves. Always remember that. The people who are positive with you tend to be more positive inside. People who are negative to you, all right, I'm done with this guy. How are you doing, Eddie? I give people chances. I give people chances. All right, this is done. Done. And then we're gonna learn, like, if I were to train someone, how do I train someone? First things first, like, they have to feel somewhat confident, you know? That's like the first thing in anything. He's like, who's that? I'll fucking eat that with my hands. Really? I don't give a fuck. I think even the hands not a bad thing. Yeah. My boy doesn't measure anything. He doesn't. Let's see. Okay, hang on here. Here, just low key fans. You know what? I forgot about that. Why do I get firefighter vibes from you? I'm not a firefighter. Jeans, brand, great fit. I don't know, honestly. Do you ever fast? Sometimes. I don't really fast as much. I don't fucking know. You gotta look them up on Amazon. They're like great. Like I can squat. The reason I like these jeans is because I can squat in them. I can squat. I can hit a knee. Like a lot of jeans don't let you do that. Yeah. So that's like that's why I like the jeans. Okay, here. Food ready. Spoon. Water. Coffee. And you get 5 more pairs. 5 more pairs. Same ones. Yeah. Let's take on the week. Enjoy your day. Off to work. Have a great day at work. Yeah, and they're really good. Fuck, let me talk about my coffee. I like coffee. Corn in my mouth. And then what time is it now? Perfect. And then I'll teach. What do you make today? We made eggs and steak. I fucking don't have egg whites. I forgot to get egg whites. So I'm just making steak and eggs. It's Lee Squad Gene. I need this. Nice. That dog loves you. Of course he does. He's a Doberman. You drink black coffee? I drink coffee with milk. Coffee with milk. Yeah, which am I hoeing? Yeah. Make my Brazilian fry. Oh, Stan. Curious, how old are you? I'm 31. You live taking all your vitamins before bed, bro? Yeah, I only take one vitamin. I only take a multivitamin before bed. That's it. I don't take anything else. Vamonos. Hello from Israel. Hello, Israel. How painful was getting a tattoo? I mean, you ever been through a breakup? What is it into how painful your end? What is on your neck? Oh yeah, shit is fucking horrible. Motherfucking Rihanna, you didn't ask me. You didn't answer the fucking question. Did you do your thing? Did you do the thing? Did you do your little fucking? Did you do your 7-day mindset challenge? Did you do day one? Good morning. Grand rising. Rising of the grand. What? What? Rising of the grand. Who is your boy? Who is your boy? Good morning. Good morning, Rebecca. I was in, yeah. Sir. All right. Hello, hello, hello. Eggs, coffee, milk. Let's get some. All right, let's get the questions in there. All right, Dorman chilling. He's great. Love, long live Brazil, 100%. My girlfriend's Brazil. Motherfucking Eddie, I said hi to you a million times. Say something other than hi. I eat Chipotle bowl about 4 times a week instead of eating fried food. Is it good to fuck no? You're still eating too much. You're still eating too much. Chipotle gives you a lot of food and not enough fucking protein. Right? That's why I don't really go to Chipotle or anything like that. It doesn't give you like you have to fucking get double the fucking you have to get double the chicken, double steak to even get maybe like 30 grams of protein. I don't like that. That's why I don't go there. Fuck. It's not fuck Chipotle. It's not fuck Chipotle, but it's like it's not the smartest place to eat. If you're really cutting, it's not the best place to eat. My opinion, right? Does it get double the meat? Still, these are my Skittles addiction with fruit and rice cakes. It's going well so far. Nice, brother. I do. Mm. The question is, how much weight have you lost? Do I do calisthenics? Do I do body weight workouts? Yeah. I give him fucking bacon and steak, so he's good. Right? My first meal. I like it. And drink. Okay, but what are the results? How much weight have you lost in the last 4 weeks? Hello, Nicken. What do you want me to call you, Nick? Nick Nack? Good morning. Thank you. Good morning, Jeffrey. Good morning, Duana. How are you doing, Duana? Nick. Okay, Nick. I know, I like to eat with my hands. No, Rihanna, answer the fucking question. So I've stayed at 210 and 6 foot pretty much. Okay. For how long have you been at 210 for? 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, 8 months? Hmm. Yeah. So whenever you stay, check this out. Whenever I have to weigh myself again, I haven't weighed myself in good 2 months. Bro, weigh yourself. Weigh yourself once a week. Once a week, every Friday. Once a week. And that way you can tell if you're doing something right or not. Good job, Joanna. Right? Don't wait every 2 months. If you do every 2 months, then you're not really looking at the progress you're not making. I know anything about Nick, Nat, Chris, but I'm great. I'm glad you are. Rihanna, why are you avoiding the question? Just tell me you didn't do it, right? I have more respect for you if you're like, Alex, I didn't do it. Okay, cool. So do you understand that you should weigh yourself once a week? Once a week. Make a plan, follow it for a whole fucking 7 days. If you fall off the plan, you get the fuck back on the plan. Understand that. If your goal is to look better, feel better, be stronger, have more confidence, then you must have some sort of a plan. Stick to that motherfucking plan for a week and make adjustments from there. Foot mobility, I'm working on foot. That's why I have no socks on right now. I'm working on foot mobility. Hold on, let me look at it. Oh, you didn't do it. Motherfucker, what the fuck? You didn't do it. No winner results. Motherfuckers, shoot me a message, brother.
I'll follow you back. I just followed you. Right, but so what is your goal? You know how many every time I do any kind of upper body shoulder workout, I have so much pain, migraines. That's gonna come down to your nutrition, your sleep. Right? It's gonna come down to your nutrition and your sleep. What do you have control of? And I'll go over that too. I didn't answer. Yeah. Do you only eat eggs and meats? No, I eat some rice. I love rice. Any tips? Yeah, go on Google, go on YouTube, and type in beginners foot mobility. Yeah, my goal is to lose fat, gain muscle. Of course, you're 6 foot, bro. So you can get down to like 175 pounds and look really fucking good. I have one of my best friends. He's like he's 6 foot, 172 pounds, but he's absolutely shredded. Like looks crazy, crazy good. So like even for you, like 180 would be good. Oh, the haircut ain't it, bro. Run back. I like my haircut. So, yeah. Okay. No, bro. Get out of here. Yeah, brother. Have you ever considered getting help from a coach? What should I be eating to prevent pain after working out? Do you know how, Jennifer, let me ask you a question. Do you know what builds muscle? Do you know what helps you recover? I'm 5'9", once I was like 4, it would be like emaciated. I mean, I don't really, I'm 5'7", I weigh 163, 165. I'm at leanest, I was like 158. Protein, yes, cool, good, protein. Now the question is, Jennifer, do you get enough protein on a daily basis? Number one, do you get enough protein on a daily basis? At least 100 grams. I'm not mad at you. I mean, like, why didn't you do it? You feel me? You wrote a beautiful message. Why didn't you do it? Did you, when the alarm went off, did you say, no, fuck this? Did you get up and say, you know what? I don't want to do this, you know? Feel me? That's not tall for male. No, 5'9", 5'7", 5'7" isn't tall at all, brother. Right? Yeah. It's not the best, brother. Grand Rising. Hello, Nauticus. I'm so proud of myself for having your name now. Nauticus. I like the name a lot. Nauticus. So, BB Sleeves, I appreciate it, brother. Yo, BB Sleeves, make sure you watch the macro training video. I don't know if I sent it to you. You can go find it in the link in my bio. Learn your macros. Learn your macros, brother. Listen faster. What up, Bobby? Happy Monday. Happy Monday, everybody. No, come on, in my hands. I don't know. So I like. Are eggs good for you? Fuck yeah, they are, brother. Who told you they're not? Are you trying to get in shape? Yeah. I'm a big nose. Fuck yeah, bro. Eggs, steak, eat good. All right. Hello, Nicole. So, brother, it goes for everyone. Everyone trying to get in shape. You need a fucking plan, right? You need a plan, right? You need a plan. It's Monday. Let's not be weird, people. Fucking be weird as fuck, dude. Like, that means you're yourself, bro. We're all weird. No, motherfucker. So I'm gone all day pretty much. Yeah, but you're home to an extent, right? You can wake up earlier and make your meals, pack your meals, and go ahead. The only reason you don't pack your meals is because you don't have a plan. You have no idea what to cook. You have no idea how much to cook. So you're going to resort to the most convenient thing. Oh, I'm just going to buy Chipotle. Even though I've been stuck at the same fucking weight for 8 months, I'm going to keep doing the same thing over and over again. Think about that. I know. Shoot me a DM or go click the link in my bio and book a consultation, right? What I do as a coach, brother, I put everything out, right? I know exactly what you need to do to lose 20 pounds, 30 pounds, 40 pounds. I know exactly what you need to do to get down to 180 with muscle. Here are a couple of my people, bro, right? I've been able to do it to so many people, right? I've been able to do it to so many people, even my own self, right? You can always grow muscle as long as you're building, as long as you're eating protein and actually stressing the muscle. Of course you can. All right. Steak and eggs. Steak and eggs. All right. Let me look at why is the last 10 pounds so hard to lose? Okay. Let me put it this way. The last 10 pounds are hard to lose. It's not that they're hard to lose. You don't know how to lose it. Again, let's think back to when you were a baby, I was a baby. We couldn't tie our shoes. We were like, why is tying your shoes so hard? That's probably what we were thinking. When we put on shoes and we saw the laces, we're like, why the fuck is tying our shoes so hard? And then we see our mom and dad tying their shoes like it's nothing. Like, how'd you do that? Like, how did you tie your shoe? Like, how do you even, where do you even put the fucking strings? That's you right now with nutrition. Is nutrition hard or is it that you just don't know how to do it? That's what we have to understand. That's what I want you to understand. Like, I'm no smarter than you. I got seasoned D's in fucking high school. I barely fucking studied. I went to college for a semester and I dropped out. Like, I'm a college dropout. Right? My parents came from Colombia and El Salvador. Like, I'm not fucking smart like that. Think about it. It's not that you can't. You just were never taught. You're a lot smarter than you think. And maybe if you think you're fucking smart, you'd understand that nutrition is everything. No, everyone learned how to tie your shoes. You learn how to tie your shoes. You learn how to tie your shoes. You learn how to speak fucking English. You learn how to read. You learned how to write. All of these things at one point you didn't know how to do. I don't always want to do smart things. So then would you consider them smart people? I can't tie my shoelaces. Of course not. You're a cockroach. I'll teach you. Don't worry. I'm going to save you. I'm going to teach you everything you know. Everything. All right. Number one, can you help someone lose 15 pounds in a month? Yes. Everybody's different. Number one, yes. Number two, why are you thinking so short term, right? You want to lose 15 pounds, bro? Don't fucking eat. Drink water and don't eat. You'll lose 15 pounds in maybe a week. Is that what you want? To lose 15 pounds in a week without eating? Or do you want to lose the 15 pounds in a sustainable way where you never have to fucking worry about it ever again? Coño. He's fat as fuck. Yeah, but he chooses not to prioritize fitness. Yeah, bro. Like, the reason you haven't been able to lose the weight is because you're trying to do it fast. You're not thinking, you got to think smart. You got to be smart about your health. Right? You got to be like, fuck, dude, how do I lose this so I can keep it up? You've lost weight. You've lost weight. I've lost weight. The difficult part is not losing weight. Losing weight is easy. The hard part is maintaining it. Right? It's maintaining it. How early you sleep? Last night I went to sleep early as fuck, bro. I went to sleep like 9:30. Grand Rising, bud. I'm proud of you, Rebecca. What's up, Bubba? Preference? Mm-hmm. I'll have like a banana today. Yeah. When it comes to fat loss, does it matter how early you sleep, or do you just get 8 hours? Yeah, 7, 8 hours. Look, I will always advocate for more sleep. I will advocate something that I've learned, even from my own trial and error. There's been seasons in life. That's something we have to understand. There's seasons in life. You can't expect life to constantly be a straight arrow, like straight. Like there's seasons in life, just like there's seasons in nature. Okay? And so for me, there's parts of my life where I didn't really get much sleep because I wanted to get ahead in certain areas. I would say now I'm catching up more on sleep, getting like 6 hours, 7 hours. At one point, I was getting like 4 or 5 hours of sleep, sometimes 3. Where's the girlfriend? She's not here right now. Yeah, but you have a good mind. What do you care? Don't worry, be happy. You Brazilian? No, my girlfriend's Brazilian. Don't worry, be happy. You have a great body. I love helping people. That's the thing. SS for some people, but not for everyone. Working out is easy for some people. Yes, it's like anything in life, right? It's like anything, but what's hard delivers great results. You got to understand that. If it's difficult, it's going to deliver great results. It's going to deliver something that you're proud of. You know, a lot of people are also fucking lazy, and they just want to be average, right? You have to ask yourself: do I want to be average? Do I want to be mediocre? Right? Do I want to just live life not on my terms? Because people who are average and people who are mediocre don't get to live the life they actually want because they settle. Like, do you really want to settle for the life that you would just have, or do you want to be better because you know you can be better? So working out is easy for some people, but not. Oh, yeah, of course not. Like, does that mean like people who work out always want to work out? No. You think I've been working out for 19 fucking years. You think I wake up every single day so excited to work out? No. Right? That's where discipline comes in, but that's where I take pride in. I take pride in that. That's why, and that's how you get rid of social anxiety. That's how you get rid of those insecurities that you have in your life, because you're disciplined enough to do something very difficult that produces something that you're proud of. Honestly, yeah, you love it. I don't love it like that. You gotta understand. There's days where I didn't fucking get much sleep. There's days where I'm like, fuck, dude, I don't want to fucking work out. I work out almost every single day. I took a rest day the other day and it's been like 8 months. You think every day I want to work out? You think every day? No. We started a concept, and I think semen retention is one of the most beautiful things there is, bro. Semen retention is great. It just shows that if you have discipline or not. Do it for you, peace of mind. Yeah, but I didn't do it. No, not necessarily. Brother, I mean, you get off of that impression. Yeah, it's just discipline, right? Because after the workout, you always feel great, right? After the workout, you always feel great. Ask anybody that's ever gotten a workout. How do you feel after? Oh, I feel great. Of course. Because that's what it does. It makes you feel better. It makes you feel good about yourself. And so if you don't do it, then you're robbing yourself of something that's going to create a good high for you. That's why we do it. You can't compare yourself to help others. Okay, nice of you. Yeah, of course, bro. Why? Why do I like to help other people? Because I've overcome, right? I've overcome my own difficulties. I've overcome the struggles of lack of confidence, low self-esteem, not feeling good enough, right? That's the whole reason working out. I started working out not because I wanted to, right? I saw it as a necessity. I was like, bro, I really do want to get a girlfriend. I want to get a girlfriend. I want to have more confidence. Cooper, what's the most underrated thing for getting results? Accountability. Accountability. What's up, mate? Does it actually have benefits? Confident, like always. I seem confident because I do the work. I do the work. If I don't do the work, then I'm not going to be as confident. You have to understand that confidence is earned daily or it's taken away from you daily. Now, every time you do something that makes you feel guilty, you don't feel good about yourself. If I overeat, I'm not going to feel as confident as I normally would. And so the purpose of these, right? Even today, I told myself today, I'm like, even today, I told myself, what is the goal today? Why you can lose it fast? Why you can lose it fast? Fuck yeah, hell yeah! Like if I don't work out for like a week or two and I eat like shit, I will gain fat like that. At home work is like diabetic. You too, or do you go to the gym? I go to the gym too. You too hard on yourself? No, because I don't think about myself like that, right? The way I've been, right? I'm doing good, bro. Bro, you're hilarious, bro. You know that? You're hilarious, brother. And brother, it's not that I'm ignoring you either. Like you talk about like I did this, I did that. That's phenomenal, brother. Do I believe in Jesus Christ? Matthew chapter 6, verse 33. But seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and everything else shall be added on to you. Yes. And everybody ever seen it? I don't know who the fuck that is. Plans for this week? Motherfucking stack wins, bro. Stack wins. Do some jujitsu this week. Stack some wins. Work with new people, new clients. Yeah. I didn't. Wait to say, we're gonna do a little lesson today. I need to take a picture of this though. The schedule. Right, as I give your life to me. Give your life meaning. Your life already has meaning. Who mean? Yeah. All right. Your life already has meaning. Your life is to listen to that voice in your head that's telling you get the fuck up. Your life, your purpose in life is to constantly listen to the Christ conscious within you. You have the answers within you. This morning, right? All right. This morning, I'm okay. I'm the best. Right? This morning you were told, like, wake up earlier. Did you listen to that fucking voice or did you fucking lay it back down? You got to understand. That voice starts from the minute your alarm goes off. There's that voice in you, so get the fuck up. And then there's that voice, like, it's early. I can still sleep for another minute. I can still go. I'll go later. Who are you going to listen to? The coiled serpent or God, pretty much? My friends, I realized, so I tried to talk to find people that are better than me. Yeah, brother. I mean, let me put, do you post content? Yeah. Following. Yeah, brother. If you don't have much friends in life, then post more content. Create your own people. No, that's not the meaning. Why are you created in the first place? Brother, what have you done in your life? Bye, brother. See you. Yeah. Funny percent though, he will attest to you. Of course. Before the blessings come the testings. You do just boxing. I read the Bible said Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior. Amen. 100%, but live. Don't just read. Live. Obey. Just to wake up early. Preach my. Yeah, it's obey. It's just obey. Right? It's obeying. The whole purpose of why I come on here and the whole purpose I preach on here, preach or instruct is because of the difficulties that I've gone through in my own life. Okay? So I started working out at 12 simply because I wasn't feeling too good about myself. I wanted a girlfriend. Any guy, right? Like that's me being honest with you. Like I didn't work out for my health when I was 12 years old. I didn't work out because I wanted to be super healthy and do it. I wanted to work out because I wanted to build enough confidence to get myself a girlfriend. I don't think there's anything wrong. I don't think there's anything wrong with having an external motivation in the beginning. Why do you want it? When you started working, Did you think about investment banking? Did you think about fucking generational wealth? No, when you started working, like, I need some money. You know, I want to buy this toy. I want to buy a plate, whatever it might be. You know? So it's the same thing, like work. You don't need to have these like deeper meanings of why you want, like, yo, like, I want to look better. I want to have a girlfriend with this, right? I can't stand here. You got them the next thing. Okay, then leave. All right, fitness go right now. My personal fitness goal right now, dude. I just want to be more flexible, right? Stay in shape, be more flexible. Anyways, right? So I do want to teach those. Okay, what's up, puppy? Cute puppy. I love people say, I can't stand your fucking. Okay, then click off. You know, you can watch a million other people. All right, so let's cover the basics of training. Let's cover the basics of training. Cute puppy. See the tattoo you originally wanted on your neck. It was an angel. I never had it drawn up or anything like that, but it was an angel. 7-inch vouching. Oh, to fill into. Yeah, shut up, bro. Like, go somewhere else. Jeez, bro. Yeah. Hello. I am a child. With wisdom, are veggies countless carbs for everyone as long as prepared correctly? Countless. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't count veggies as carbs. To worship Allah on the purpose to strive to achieve and build our lives in the streaming of life. Okay, brother. How many people have you helped? I'm not even gonna get into that. I don't want no other line you wanted. No, I wanted the crown thorns. You shaved. Yeah, I did. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I gotta get tan now. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Where'd you grab by obeying him? I'm not gonna talk about religion right now. Okay. Let me ¿Cómo se dice? Alright, damn. Help yourself first. Of course, 100%. Help yourself. I agree with you. Now, once you've helped yourself, go help other people. You gotta understand that. All right? Go help other people, bro. But if you can't help other people because you haven't helped yourself, then what the fuck are you waiting for? All right? What the fuck are you waiting for? Yes. Is your girlfriend? No, she's not here. No, she's not here. Okay, so I'm gonna turn you guys around. What's gonna be the fucking topic of today, pretty much? Like, if I were to start training someone, right? These are the human beings not here, smell like you, have to be God, what you love. God. Brother, I mean, dude, listen, brother, you can preach all you want, bro. I don't give a fuck what you say. Right? I'm doing Jesus' word by helping people. Right? I really don't give a fuck what you say, brother. Like, I'm gonna do what God's put me on this earth to do, and it's to help people. Right? That's it. I know the path he follows. I know the path in front of me. Right? I know the path is laid out in front of me. It's to reduce, is to help people. That's it. Is to get people away from the vices, away from the cold serpent, right? That's it. That's my purpose in life, is to help take everything that I've learned, right? I've done the drugs, I've done the alcohol, I've done the pornography, I've done the lusting, and I've come to the conclusion that our biggest purpose in life is to take everything that we've gone through, learn the lessons, and help other people overcome that. So if you're going through, right? If you're going through, right, the whole reason we do fitness is to develop our baseline level of discipline, right? Like, that's what we have to do. We have to raise our baseline level. Discipline is the key to everything in life, because discipline allows you to say no to everything that ruins your life. Do what? Get in better shape, bro. Get rid of the vices, right? Help people do what? I help people get rid of their vices. I help people control what's in their control, right? Yeah. Because at the end of the day, there's only a few things that are in your control. And the Stoics have always, Seneca, right? Seneca. Right? Seneca, right? We have Epictetus, Seneca, all these different philosophers. We have what? Epictetus, Zeno, Clinithius. I don't know how to say that. Right? All these different people, right? Seneca, who else? All these different people. Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, Marcus Aurelius. All these different people. All these different people, what they really taught us, right? What they really taught us is to control what's in our control. And so my goal, this morning I was stretching. This morning I was stretching my hips. Because if you can't move your body without pain, then you're not really free. It doesn't matter if your bills are paid, doesn't matter how your relationship is. If you're not feeling too good about yourself, if you can't move, then forget about it. And if you're struggling in every other area of your life and your health is not good, then you're just shooting yourself in the foot because you're not controlling what's in your control. Understand? So before I started today, before I got on this live, I told myself I just want to help people. Like if I had to train people from the beginning, where would I start them? How would I get them on this path of enjoying fitness, enjoying the fact of getting in better shape? Because some people really don't enjoy working out. And I asked myself, I'm like, why don't people enjoy working out? I'm like, obviously it's something difficult, but at the same time, it's like, why don't they? Right? Your help. I used to, yeah, of course, but of course, right? It's heartburn normal, or is it because I'm fat? And it's because your diet, right? Heartburn comes from your digestion, right? So what you're eating isn't digesting properly. So coming from a beginner, right? Coming from what do I consider beginner? You're inconsistent, right? You have 20, 30 pounds to lose, right? You have 20, 30 pounds to lose. You're inconsistent, but you want to get in shape, right? What the question? Answer my question. Jesus. All right, bro. Fuck this guy. Amir, he's out. All right. So before I start, do you have any questions, any struggles, anything, any specific topic that what are you struggling with? And then I'll take care of that, and then we'll go from there. Yeah. Welcome. Right. I asked the goal. Right. It's the first thing I would ask. What is the goal? Right, what do you want? Let's take some time to think about it. We're like, okay, cool. Like that's the first thing, right? Okay. You cut your hair? Yeah. I like it. That's what we could use as well, brother. Bless you and your patience, Alex. Yeah. No, I'm good. May the Lord our Father and Jesus Christ. He's out of here. He's out of here. Thanks for helping others rise up. Of course, Kay. Kay the mom, how are you? Of course. Okay. What would you do to really get someone? Protein from meat better than from protein from powder, the same. It's obviously I prefer meat, but you have powder is just essential, right? Work intensity, training routine. Workout intensity. Workout intensity is important, but not as important, I would say, as people think it is. Like it is, but it isn't. You know, it depends on where they are in their journey, right? Where it depends on where they are in their journey. And remember, protein powder is just a supplement. It's just to supplement a meal. It's just to supplement a meal. Because we don't always have the time to get another meal in. I understand that. I used to be a lifeguard. When I was a lifeguard, when I worked at restaurants, I didn't always have the time to get a meal in me. Okay? But preparation is key. Preparation is key. So how would I start someone? Let me oops. Right? Where do we start? Where do we start? The first things first, we have to have somewhat of a goal. Right? Like this is the beginning. In the beginning, there was a word. We have our goal, right? So typically, what I start with people, it's like we need to have a clear, defined goal. Class, would you recommend in addition to personal training sessions? What do you mean? What do you mean? What classes would you recommend in addition to personal training sessions? What do you mean? Like you're taking personal training sessions? Right? First things first. We have to identify the goal. Okay? Whenever you're starting a fitness journey, whenever you're getting back on everything, you have to first personal training session. What classes would you recommend? I don't know. What's your goal? Again, back to everything. Everything comes back to where you're trying to fucking go. Right? What do you recommend doing here? What do you recommend? Where are you going? What is the end outcome? Where do you want to go? When I first started working out, I just wanted to look good. I wanted to have abs. I want to have biceps. I wanted to have a really good physique. That's the first thing. So we first have to identify your fucking goal. That's the first thing. It's like, do you want to lose 20 pounds, 25 pounds, 45 pounds, 60 pounds? Okay? And then I'll describe other different goals. Okay? That could be a goal. The next goal could be like, I want to lose my stomach. You know? Lose love handles. What's something you recommend? Brother, again, motherfucker, you didn't fucking listen, bro. You didn't fucking listen. What is the goal? I can't. Thank you, Ryan. Goal, super muscle package. Okay, real can is what I'm thinking. Right? Okay? That's what we have to understand. It's really clear defined. You have to clear defined goal. And then from there, we can also ask, what are we gonna gain? What are we gonna gain from there? If we're gonna gain, okay, I want more energy, right? I want more confidence. Does that make sense? They're not listening. Right? Was to do a water fast and become a baddie. Right, I like that. To become a baddie. I like that, right? That's actually not a bad thing. To become a baddie. So what split would you recommend 3-4 days a week? As a coach, recommend 3-4 days a week? It depends. The fucking goal again, right? What do I recommend? It all depends on the goal. Again, all depends on the goal. So let's take something. For example, so let me break this down. Okay? If you have a goal, put a 1 if you want me to continue this specific lesson. Like, how would I break someone down from this? Put a 2 if you want a different lesson. Yeah. And I was like, yeah, cool. All right, beautiful. Oh, beautiful. Okay, Rebecca, cool. So when you have this goal, now you have this. I want to lose my stomach. I want to lose my energy, confidence. Cool. You want to gain energy, confidence. You want to wear old clothes. Take photos. Better sex. More respect. More dates. Okay? So I really want you to understand, like, what's the goal? The goal can be it can be bigger. The more specific you get, the more exciting it becomes. Too many people, what I've noticed is you focus too much on the process, not enough on where you want to go. Because where you want to go is a lot more exciting than what you have to go through. But if you come up with enough reasons, you'll get through whatever you need to get through. The biggest problem I see is that you just don't have enough reason to go through what you need to go through to get to where you want to go. Okay? Like, that's what you have to understand. Like, if you don't come up with enough reasons why you want to do this, you're not going to do it. Years old, how about we try to get to the lifestyle? Mobility endurance. Beautiful, bro. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I've been a coach since I was 19. Yeah. But I've been coaching people since I was 12. You have to understand that. When I started working out when I was 12 years old, okay, I started working out. This is 1 year after me working out. Okay? This is 1 year. I'm 13 years old here. This is 1 year of me working out. Of body weight, push-ups, sit-ups, and pull-ups. Okay? This is 1 year. This is me at 13 years old. 13. That's 13. I'm 31. So I've been working out now for, again, 19 years. And so the question was, Yes. So by the time I was 12 years old, when I was doing these push-ups, when I was working out at my grandma's house, I lived in Colombia. I was living in Colombia. And a buddy of mine who I used to play marbles with, he's like, "Hey, bro, like I can tell that you're changing. Your body's changing. What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Let me show you." So I brought him to my grandma's house, and I taught him how to do push-ups and sit-ups. So by the time I was 12 years old, I was already training somebody. All right, 12, 13. Then when I came back to the States, my friends were like, "Bro, what are you fucking doing?" And then I showed my friends what I was doing. So I became a certified personal trainer when I was 19, but I've been teaching people how to do things since I was 12 years old. And then I learned wrestling. I remember I used to ride my little bicycle to my boy Chris's house. And there was YouTube, so I would watch a lot of wrestling videos, a lot of jiu-jitsu videos. I'd ride my bicycle to my friend Chris's house, who lived maybe a mile and a half away. And I put him to training. I'm like, run in circles, run with your hands up. All right, now do this many sit-ups, this many push-ups. And then I would roll with him. I'm like, okay, this is how you do a triangle choke. This is how you do a rear naked choke. This is how you do omoplata. So I would do all these different moves by the time I was like 13, 14 years old. So I was fascinated with the fact that I learned something that really changed my life. It gave me confidence. So when you gain that confidence within yourself, you're just more excited about life. Remember, I believe confidence equates to excitement. Like with confidence, excitement, there's really no embarrassment. Right? There's no embarrassment, there's no shame. Gee, if you lose 30 pounds, you gain 2 inches. I need to lose 60 pounds, but I'm already 11 inches. No one wants to. All right, what the fuck? Yeah, I like the song a lot. Tee hee 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 hee. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm just not learning it. Yeah, yeah. You have to understand when you lack confidence. You have to understand too. When you lack confidence, you're losing opportunity. Right? You're losing opportunity. When you're out of shape, you show up somewhere. You don't show up with respect. You really don't show up with a level of presence of discipline. Someone looks at you. Just the other day, I was talking to some guy. I'm like, what would happen if you actually got confident? Like, people would respect me more. Yeah, because people don't respect someone who's out of shape. Not off the rip. You can gain that level of respect by maybe some credibility. But at first glance, when someone looks at you, what do they think? Oh, this guy's out of shape. Oh, this guy's fat. You call it what it is. That's just how the world works. People judge the cover before they read the book. God will look within you. God is great, but people aren't God. And in this world, people who are more attractive, they look like they're more well put together, tend to get further and more opportunities. So let's take some. Where the fuck's my phone? There's beautiful. Okay, so this is all mindset. This is all the internal things. I like talking about the internal things, right? But how about the practical things, right? Yeah, it's really done, right? So how do we start, right? How do we start achieving this goal, right? Do you need to go to the gym versus working out at home? What's the difference between going to the gym and working out at home? Right? What is the difference between both of these? To be honest, there's not that much of a difference, especially if you're a beginner. If you're somebody who has a goal of losing 20 to 60 pounds, and right now, how many times do you go to the gym, right? How many times do you go to the gym / work out? If you don't work out at the gym at least 3 to 4 times a week, there's nothing wrong with you, okay? If you don't go to the gym at least 3 to 4 times a week and your goal is to lose 20 to 60 pounds, there's nothing wrong with you. Nothing. I'm not pissed at you. I'm not mad at you. None of that. Right? How do we get you to start even working out? How do we get you closer to this goal? If I want to help you get to lose 20 to 60 pounds, and you're not going to the gym at least 3 to 4 times a week, what is the solution to this issue? What is the issue? The issue is a couple of things. Number one, it's fear / no plan. Okay? The first thing it's fear and you have no plan. So there's fear of whether it's failure of doing it and not actually not working. Maybe you've tried in the past and it hasn't worked. Number two, fear of judgment, criticism. Like you go, people are gonna criticize you. Number three, it's fear of like embarrassment. What if I go and I look stupid? What if people like see me and I do something wrong? Maybe fear of injury. Maybe fear of wasting your time. What if I fucking go and I just wasted an hour of my day, because I'm not really making progress. Like I'm not gonna go. Number two is you just don't really have a plan. Like, what the fuck am I going to do? We don't like to go into situations as human beings, the brain. We don't like to go into situations where we're just not really confident in what we're going to do. Because, again, confidence equates to lack of, which will lead to fear. Again, if we're not confident, we're afraid of being embarrassed. We're afraid of messing up. We're afraid of wasting time. So, if your goal is to lose 20 to 60 pounds and you're not going, right? And you're not going to the gym 3 to 4 times a week, your first step, the reason being is your fear no plan, which leads me to what is the solution to this, right? The solution to you is at-home workouts, okay? 10 to 15 minutes. The solution to this, right? The solution to this is at-home workouts, 10 or 15 minutes. No plan. Yeah, 100%. My fear is that I'm going to lose fat in the wrong spots and then my body's going to be disproportionate. All right. I can make a plan, but the motivation just ain't there. Fuck your motivation. Fuck your motivation. Motivation's your feelings, right? You're hoping to feel like you want to do the thing. You can make a plan. You have a plan. The reason you don't do it is because you don't really have a vision. That's another thing. Number one, you don't have a vision. Number two, you don't have accountability, for the workout at home. So let's look at this, right? Let's look at this. We'll build this out. We'll build this out together. So if you're going to work out at home, 10 or 15 minutes, what are two simple exercises, very simple exercises that you can do? I would do a split. Three exercises, 3 days, pretty much, right? So at home, we have push-ups, we have squats, and we have core, sit-ups, right? And we can diversify these. What is the goal here? The goal is just to get you to be consistent. Your problem with work, the reason you're not losing 20 to 60 pounds is because fear and no plan. Okay? When you're home, there's not that much fear. You're at home, you're at your comfort. So we eliminate the fear, right? We eliminate the fear, most of the fear, by working out at home. When I first started working out, I didn't work out at the gym. I worked out at home. But what I did have was a vision, guidance, and a plan. Okay? These are the 3 reasons why I actually stuck with working out. Right? Another thing I would say I had was discipline from my father. Okay? That's another one. You can all get these. You can get every single one of these. Thank you. But I went from a system, yeah, of course. Okay. Right? So let's look at it this way, okay? The reason I was able to start working out when I was 12, like with no workout experience at all, no workout experience. Imagine a 12-year-old, no workout experience. How was I able to actually start working out and stay consistent now for 19 years? Here's the secret. Number one, I had a compelling vision. That's the first thing. The first thing I would say out of everything that I had was a compelling vision. I saw my buddy and his girlfriend, and I said, that's what I fucking want. I want that more than anything. More than anything. So in this moment, if you want to lose 20 to 60 pounds, then you must ask yourself, why do I want that more than anything? Why? See, I didn't look at the girl and him and say, man, I didn't say I need to get jacked. I saw what they had, and then I saw that he was jacked. I thought the muscles got the girl, but really what got the girl was the confidence that the muscles gave you. The work, the confidence that came from actually putting in the work. I didn't know that off the rip. So right now, ask yourself, what is it that you really, really want? I know you don't want to just lose some weight. I want you to think about it. You don't want to just lose some weight. What is losing the weight going to give you that you really want? For me, it was the girl. What is it for you? Write it down in the comments. Be honest. This is really the step forward to making this actually happen. If you want to stop the cycle of start, stop, start, stop, start, stop, then you need to be honest with yourself. We're human beings. Right? We're just human beings. We all want certain things in life. We all want a good love life. We all want to make a certain amount of money. We all want to enjoy the quality of our life. We all want to feel like we're somewhat in control of our life. So then the first question is this: why do you want it? I want the respect. I love that. People treat people better. 100%. 100%. Yeah. So I like that. I appreciate you, YouTube. YouTube's fucking killing it. Fucking TikTok, whatever. Yes, I agree with you. Respect, of course. So let's get that. So I'll write some of that down. It's like respect. I want respect too. That's why I wanted to also get to say I wanted respect too. I wanted people to not think I'm less. And there's nothing wrong with that. People are like, oh, you shouldn't care what people think about yourself. Yeah, but we live in the world where people's opinions, to an extent, make you feel a certain way. I don't care what other people think about it. Yeah, but at the same time, fuck respect. Yeah, but that's why it's also led you to not working out. You're saying fuck what other people think of me. Well, that's what also led you to not working out, right? You have to ask yourself, why are you still single, right? Why aren't you with the love of your life? You know, and like it's not just about only thinking about what other people think about you. At the end of the day, it's like you got to think about why you're in your situation, how much you neglect yourself. What up, D? So back to it, right? Vision, right? Vision. You need to see yourself with the goal. So for me, I saw myself having a really good girlfriend. I saw myself having the confidence to get a good girlfriend. That was the vision, right? It's not just confidence. I was like, what was I going to do with the confidence? So just give me one thing. If you had more confidence, if you had more confidence, if you have 40% confidence, if you had 80% more confident than what you have now, what is one thing? What is one thing you would do differently today? People respect those who show respect. K, you're completely right, and you respect yourself by doing things that are difficult. I'm proud of you. I can make one wine. Envision having 6 girlfriends. Well, that's perfectly fine. And if you're watching me on TikTok and you're not responding to it, if you're watching this and you're driving or you're working, I understand it. But if you're watching this and you're just sitting there and you're not answering, that's exactly why you're stuck. Right? That's exactly why you're stuck, because you're listening, you're not doing shit. Again, if you're driving, if you're working and you're just having me on the side, understandable. But if you're sitting here watching me and you're able to type, and I'm asking you a question, you're spending your time that you can't get back on bettering your life, and you're not doing anything, it's exactly why you're still where you're at. Because you're not taking action. All you're doing is fucking taking more information in, taking more information in, taking more information, not doing shit. While there's other people who are less talented than you, who have less opportunity than you, and they're getting further ahead than you. Simply because they had the fucking courage to take action. Because if you can't simply answer some questions that's really about you and your life, how the fuck are you going to go out in the real world and actually fucking make something happen? You're not. So don't waste your time watching me if you're just not going to participate. I don't want you to waste your time. Like, at least watch me. Go waste your time doing something else. But don't sit here, watch me, want to get better, and not answer a question that's mainly about you, not about me. Does he coach women? I thought he only coached men. I coach one woman. I'm coaching 2 women right now, right? And intrinsic motivation cannot be learned. Intrinsic motivation, it can be if you know how to look. Someone can teach you where to look, right? Someone can teach you where to look to learn. It's called emotional motivators can be learned. Someone can teach you where to look. Okay. What is my question? I was talking to TikTok. Okay. But YouTube, I fucking love YouTube. Okay. The question is this. All right. The question is this. Pretty much. I'm coaching to him. Yeah. So, ¿cómo se dice? YouTube, the question is, if you're at 40% confidence and you had 80% confidence today, what would you do differently that you're not doing now? Answer to that. I don't speak Spanish. Let me do this. Right? Boom. Boom. Fuck it, dude. Sugar bag. Which quote because you're not addressing YouTube chat. YouTube chat on your coming live in Jordan, the Middle East and desert. I want you to pull all of our like I can. All right. Whenever I want, great. God's man comes to mind. Jesus Christ. I stopped going on fucking TikTok. Because you know what? That's interesting. It might be my fault, right? It might be my fault. But at the same time, I tell myself, yeah. When I wanted to, yeah. Okay, beautiful. So, again, if you want to lose anywhere between 20 to 60 pounds, whatever it might be, first you need a vision. You got to have an idea of what you want to look like. That's where the power of the mind comes in. No combat, you go swimming. I love it. Thank you for that. Beautiful. I'd go swimming. Fuck yeah. What is your name? Bertha. I love it. Bertha, you'd go swimming. Beautiful. Thank you. So, vision is swimming. Okay? Bertha, keep that. I fucking like Bertha. All right, keep that in mind. Swimming. Okay? Beautiful. Now, guidance. Okay? So now when it comes to the guidance, when I asked my friend to teach me how to do it, I asked for help. That's the thing. I asked for help. That was the difference. So now you got to ask yourself, who are you going to ask? You can ask YouTube. You can ask TikTok. You can ask ChatGPT. You got to ask for help. You can ask me as a coach, right? You can sign up for coaching. You can get underneath me. You can get underneath my mentorship, and I can guide you. I've done this with so many men and women. But you gotta look for guidance. Don't go at this yourself. You can't. Some people do it. But this is what I want you to consider. If in the last 2, 3, 4, 5 years, if you haven't been able to achieve your goal, maybe it's time to ask for help. Not everyone can get to where they want to go on their own. There's nothing wrong with it. I never got to where I'm at by myself. High school, season D's in high school, college dropout. I didn't go to business school, but I learned how to run a business by asking for help, by asking people who ran businesses to teach me how to run a business. I asked people who knew more about training nutrition to help me learn more about training nutrition. I read books on nutrition. I watched so many videos on training and I applied it. But never once for a second think that I got here by myself. Vision is flexibility and mobility. I don't want to slow down like I've seen elders. Yeah, 100%. I don't want to go swimming. Yeah, 100%. Really, yeah, I remember now. I like to pet the bees again, making sand women so people can stop and stare and take pictures. Sand women, that's funny as fuck. Any guidance? Yeah, and again, like you can always, if you're more interested in guidance, personal guidance from me, you can always go to my YouTube channel, or even at the bottom of this video, and you can click the link to my website. But ask for guidance. Stop trying to do things on your own. Remember, when I was 12 years old, I had my boy Chris, right? I had a friend, right? I had a friend. And I was like, bro, can you teach me how to fucking get jacked? He's like, yeah. I went over to his house and we started to do push-ups. We started to do sit-ups. He taught me to do bicep curls. So he taught me. I asked for guidance. Back then, there wasn't fucking YouTube. I don't believe there was. I just asked him. And then it came with the next thing, right? The next step into this journey of losing this weight, right? I do everything on my own. Yeah, exactly why you're not getting that far in life, right? I have not done everything on my own. I equate a lot of like my progress to people that have helped me, my fitness progress, my business progress, my mindset progress. I equate this for me having enough humility. The people who have the biggest egos, like check your fucking ego. Are you happy with where you are in life? Are you happy with the progress you've made? If not, then it's ask yourself like, why the fuck haven't I made this much progress? Are you trying to do everything yourself? Do you have that much of an ego that you're not willing to have to ask somebody like, hey, look, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Obviously, you do. Can you give me a hand? Mm-hmm. So next, plan. When I was 12 years old, starting off, I had a calendar. I had a 90-day calendar, right? I had a 90-day calendar that really helped me get structure. I was living at my grandma's house in Colombia, right? I would go out all day long and I'd play marbles. I'd run around with all the kids. And then by the end of the day, I would go and I would visit my people. Like I'd go and I'd be with my grandma and I would pull out this calendar. And I would start doing the workout it gave me. I had a plan. I was there for 3 months and I had a 90-day plan. So ask yourself, do you actually have a plan for the next 90 days? Independently, if you're in 20, no, exactly, yeah, 100%. So it's like, yeah, like get a 90-day plan, get something that you can have for like 90 days because it gives you a goal, it gives you a set time. Like next 90 days, this is what I'm gonna do, right? And then I'll solve the other thing. Like, where'd you get the motivation from to actually do it? Well, here's the truth, right? If you lack the motivation, it's because you lack belief in the plan. See, if you lack motivation to do it, it's because you don't really believe it's going to really change your life. Number one. Number two, you don't really want to change. You can't force someone to change. So if you really don't want to really change your life for the better, then you're not going to change your routine. You're going to stay comfortable. But what you're going to end up having to live with is regret. You're going to have to look back and be like, damn, I spent the last 3-4 years doing the same fucking shit. Nothing's really changed. You're just fucking older now. Do you want that? If you're in your 20s, look parents say money and get jacked. I failed in my 20s, so now I'm trying to live. Now I'm at 38. Yeah. Well, here's the thing, bro, right? And then discipline, right? The last thing I'll cover, let me cover this. Last thing I want to cover is what helped me, right? My father disciplined the fuck out of me, right? Pretty mature, I know what all my flaws are. Yeah, 100%. But to know your flaws and not to work on them is to be ignorant, right? You gotta ask yourself. And I'm only calling you up because I kind of know your situation. You gotta realize that. Like, you can be so much better. You can literally wake up every day excited about your life and looking positive about your life and progressing, because that's where happiness comes from. Happiness comes from progression. Like, you must focus. There must be a time in your day. If you want to get ahead, then you must focus on yourself and better yourself. If not, you're just gonna watch time pass. Jesus Christ, 45. I mean, yeah. Any questions? Any questions? Yeah. I saw focus on my son again, so it's on night. Yeah. Sure, YouTube things I'm an immature. No, I don't think you're an immature, but I'm like, brother, how are you conducting yourself? That's the thing. You know? Yeah, just train yourself because again, but like it's just the cost, bro. It's just the cost. So what motivates me? Because it's just the possibilities. Where the fuck am I from? What motivates me? I mean, let's look at that. I mean, what motivates me to keep going? It's belief. You can be better, right? You can be better. Meet them where they're at. I'm trying to. What's favorite? I don't have a favorite YouTuber. I don't watch people on fucking YouTube. I don't. I don't watch people on YouTube. I'm too fucking busy living my own life. That's the thing, bro. I want you to understand that. I want you to live your life. Just live your fucking life. Be so interested in your life. You just don't have time to watch other people live their life. And then okay, we trained at 3 years, but trained decades ago. Nice. On the physique, he went to wear jeans shirtless. YouTuber deserves more so, or at least monetized. Bertha, I appreciate you. You know what's interesting, Bertha? I don't really go for views. I guess that's bad on my end. I just want to come on here and fucking just help. You know me? But at the same time, like, you know, I do my best to like fucking to put out quality content of like what's helped me in my life. You know, so Bertha, ask me any questions. I want to like laser focus on you. You know, because I can also talk about devices. You know. Oh, this is cool. I mean, the biggest times I've wasted time is just women, dude. That was like the biggest waste of my time, dude. Women, porn, sex. You know, I was still fit, but I don't regret a lot of the things I did. Yeah. Risk. I mean, I took a risk when I left, right? Rock bottom. What did I do? Anything that you want help with. That's my thing. What has helped me mentally? And the fucking doing hard shit has helped me so much mentally. Because it makes you feel proud. People want to waste more time doing nothing than anything. No, that's the thing. I don't think people waste time doing nothing. People occupy their time doing something that doesn't result into something they want. People don't do nothing. People do things. It doesn't equate to the result they want. Very strict diet, work out a lot, but don't really see much of a difference, but you feel good. Is that normal? Yeah, Bertha. So, Bertha, that's a beautiful question. Bertha, beautiful question. So, Bertha, you have to understand something, okay? Understand something. Fat loss is 90%, nutrition. I'm gonna break this very down for you, Bertha, right? I really do want to help you. I really do want to help you. So let me explain how really weight loss works, okay? So for example, and just to like show you, like I've worked with heavier women and things like that. Where are we at? I have, where the fuck is Ashley? Ashley fucking, where's she at? Yeah, like this is one of my clients, right? Patty the Batty, right? You're retired. No, I didn't fucking retire from fucking this is Patty. She lost 50 pounds with me, right? From Patty to Batty. Okay? She lost 17 pounds, right? Same thing with even this. Brittany. This is Brittany. She lost about like 20 pounds, right? She had all the stomach hanging out, and then we got her to tighten up her stomach. Right? That was Brittany. She was working out half an hour. Half an hour 3 times a week. Right? She only worked out 30 minutes 3 times a week. Okay? 3 times a week. So, because 90% of it was nutrition, okay? So I want you to understand how do you put on, let me bring you back to the basics, okay? Calories in versus calories, 100%, right? Calories in versus calories out. Yeah, but that's like just drive and you'll get to the destination. When people say calories in versus calories in, calories out, that's like telling somebody who doesn't know how to fucking drive to get in the car and just drive to the fucking store. Like, yeah, it's pretty simple. It's easily said, but they don't know how to drive. They don't know what macros are. They don't know how many protein, carbs, and fats they need. So it's not as simple. And so when someone tells you, oh, it's just, watch what you eat and like work out. Yeah, that's like explaining to a toddler, hey, just open the book and read the fucking letters. Come on, Johnny. Right? How much calories they eat? Tracking is major. 100%. It is major. So, Bretha, back to you. Okay? I'm going to fucking use Bretha because she's like motivating me right now. All right, Bretha. So 90% comes from nutrition. Let me put it this way. Okay? Fat loss is 90% nutrition. But why? Because body fat equals too much carbs and fats. Okay, let me explain this. If you take your hand and you grab your stomach and you can grab a fucking chunk from here, if you can grab a chunk, that's easily, or even your fucking leg, you grab a chunk, that means that you ate too many carbs and fats over a period of time. That can be 1 to fucking 10 years. Maybe even 15 years. Do we understand that? Put a 1 if you understand that finally. No, I will not fucking, I'll stop yelling. I fucking like. Alright. Now. Why? But like, why do people eat too many grams of carbs and fats? Why? Because there's no limit. That's it. Why? Why are you eating so many carbs and fats? Why are you overeating? Why did you? Why? Because don't tell me you don't. If you look down and you have a spare tire, if you have a spare tire here, you overeat carbs and fats. Let's just be honest, okay? This is a fucking blue marker, okay? I have tattoos. Let's be honest. Thank you. Now, but why did you have the spare tire? Why didn't you stop? Because you had no limit. Okay, what happens when you have a credit card? 2, 3, 4, 5, right? What happens when you have a credit card and there's no limit? And you're at the mall. You're going to spend and spend until maybe you can't hold anymore, right? It's the same thing. Is shopping bad? Is shopping a bad? It's not a bad thing. Is eating carbs and fats bad? It's not a bad thing. It's a bad thing when you just overdo it. Put a 1 if you understand that. Stress and emotions, I think, it's not stress and emotions, right? Stress and emotions, well, that's your default. If you eat when you're stressed and you're emotional, it's because that is your default. You have built the habit of, I want to feel better. Nom, 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 nom. Okay? You haven't found a better way to feel better, which could be working on eating a lot better. And half the time you're stressed because you just don't feel good about yourself. You're emotional because look yourself in the mirror. I would be emotional as fuck too if I looked in the mirror and I wasn't happy with myself. I'm not saying that's the only reason to be emotional, but do you think it helps your emotional state? You're stressed when you look in the mirror and you're not even happy with who you are? That's what I want you to understand. It's not just about how you look, it's about how you feel about yourself when you look in the mirror and when you're honest with yourself. John chapter 8, verse 32, the truth will set you free. Just be honest. And that's why I'm being honest with you so I can help you. And I'll be honest, if I'm not helping people, I'm not happy. If I'm not on a daily basis helping people get better, I'm not happy with myself. Because I've helped myself. I already got myself in great shape. I know how to eat. I know how to train. I have discipline. I've built discipline. I've done it. The only way for me to finally feel even like actually happy about my life is by helping other people get to this state. Stress is a big one. You're stressed out because you're avoiding the work, Rihanna. You haven't been fucking working out. You fucking eat sugar. You feel like you're not, what is your purpose, right? You're fucking 35. You want kids. Like, you don't have a partner. You might not like your job. So stress comes from the back that you're not really happy with your life because you keep excusing yourself from the work that gets you the life you want. Right? Kids are a blessing. Wrong. Kids are a blessing. Anyways, where am I at? Okay, so, Bretha, are you still there? Bretha, I'm fucking doing this for Bretha. Where is Bretha? Allison's here too. Okay, beautiful. I'll continue. Okay, so you have no limit. All right, you have no limit. Okay, everyone's limit's a little different. That's the thing. With perfect diet. And there's no such thing as perfect diet. Diet first out, right? So, now, do we understand that? We just had no limit. So we have to understand three things. Macros. Right? There's protein, there's carbs, and there's fats. Bretha, I want you to pay close attention. I want you to pay very close attention, Bretha. Okay? And for those of you interested in this fat loss and getting rid of all the love handles, getting rid of this, right? Not this, actually. You want this, right? Yes. Perfect. So, protein, carbs, and fats. I'm going to give examples of every single one of them, okay? Starting off with protein. Protein builds muscle, okay? Protein is what makes you look really good. Protein is what makes you have energy. Protein is what makes you stronger. It's what builds your muscle. It's what people call being toned. If you want to be toned, if you want to have a flat stomach, if you want to have bigger legs, nice arms, nice chest, nice back, you need daily protein. Every single day, just like you brush your fucking teeth. If you want to have a nice smile, clean breath, then you must brush your teeth. If you want to have a good body, energy, be strong, you need adequate amount of protein every single day. Put a 1 if you understand that. Put a 2 if it doesn't fucking click. I'm not really talking about bulking right now. Okay, beautiful. Okay. Oh, my back. Beautiful. Perfect. Okay. Now, when you don't, what happens if you don't eat protein, Alex? you lose muscle. When you eat protein on a daily basis, you lose muscle. Okay? When you eat protein, you build muscle. When you don't eat enough protein, you lose muscle. I need you to really get that. This is where a lot of people fuck up. If you're not getting enough protein, you will lose muscle. Yes. And that's why maybe you've been going to the gym and you're not seeing results. Well, how are you ever going to build muscle if you're not eating enough protein? You can't. How are you going to put pants on if you don't have pants in the closet? You must go to the store and buy some pants. You walk into the room, man, I got no pants on. Because you have no pants. You need to go to the store and buy you some fucking pants. I'm not building muscle. Where's the protein? Oh, I'm not really eating that much. Then why? You can't build muscle. Okay? So, which leads me to the next question. Bertha, well, Alex, how many grams of protein should I be eating? Now, everyone and their mothers is going to tell you a different fucking thing. Let me tell you, based on my fucking 19 years of training myself, 12 years of training people, helping men and women lose hundreds of pounds on a yearly basis, this is what I've learned, okay? If you weigh more than 100 pounds, you need a minimum, 100 grams of protein a day, okay? Minimum, 100 grams of protein a day. Fuck your 1 gram per pound. Fuck that. If you are getting in, if you have no idea, if you can't tell me how much protein you ate yesterday, the day before, you don't need to eat 1 gram of protein per pound. You need to get 100 grams a day starting off. Minimum. Rihanna! Not now, Rihanna. Another time, but not now. Muscle mass. I'm 5'9", I weigh 158. Bertha, are you writing this down, Bertha? Okay, perfect. Thank you, brother. Okay, cool. Well, Alex, what is 100 grams of protein? I'm glad you asked, Bertha. Let's look at it. Bertha, let me ask you this. Do you like chicken? Bertha, do you like chicken? Bertha, do you like ground beef? Bertha, do you like protein powder? Right? Yes, no, yes. I love meats. Good. Okay, so yes. We can do some. We'll get into protein powder later on. Okay. Oh, okay. Perfect. Okay, perfect. Let me give you the measurements. Bertha, if you eat 120 grams of cooked chicken, that is around 25 grams to 30 grams of protein. All right, do you understand that? If you eat around 120 grams of chicken, cooked chicken, that is around 25 to 30 grams of protein. But I wonder if you understand that. Perfect. Now, Bertha, if you eat 120 to 125 grams of cooked ground beef, 93% lean, 7% fat, that is around 25 to 30 grams of protein. Do you understand that? Do you understand that? If you eat 120 to 125 grams of cooked ground beef, 93% lean, 7% fat, not 80% lean, not 85% lean, 93% lean, 7% fat is 25 to 30 grams of protein. Do you understand that? Put a 1. If you don't get required protein, no. Jose Gonzalez. What up, Jose Gonzalez? And this goes for a lot of people. Okay? I believe in Bertha. My cousin used to back. If you don't get enough protein, it doesn't signal starvation. But you have to understand that if you don't get enough protein in your system, and I'm working out biceps, and my body's like, hey, we're tearing muscle, and they can't find protein in the stomach. They can't find protein in the bloodstream. It's gonna go to your leg. It's gonna go to your chest. It's gonna find protein that's in other muscles and feed this muscle. It has to restore. It can't walk around with broken muscle tissue, and that's how you lose muscle. I've been motivated. Let's see now. You know what? I'm not just doing this for Bertha. I'm doing this for everybody. All right. Okay. Cool. Now let's do some math. All right. If you eat 25 grams of cooked chicken, if you do 120 grams of cooked chicken, and you do 120 grams of cooked ground beef, and they're both 25 grams of protein, how many grams of protein are we at so far? Someone do the math. You know what I mean? Good job, Bertha. Good job. I'm fucking proud of you. Understand? I'm proud of you. Perfect. Right? 50 to 60. Perfect. Okay. Now, Bertha. Protein powder. Supplements. Do I recommend a protein powder? I recommend protein powder, right? You can use Dimetize. It's a company, right? Right? You can grab Dimetized protein. You can choose vanilla. Right? I hope you like vanilla, right? Let me explain. When looking for a protein powder, Alex, what is the most important thing when looking for a protein powder? The most important thing is, number one, the most important thing of protein powder, number one, is digestion. Digestion. If your current protein powder makes you bloat, gives you diarrhea, constipation, it is a no-go. No-go. It's not supposed to make you feel that way. Put a 1 if you understand that. Put a 2 if you don't. All right. You know what? You know what? I'm turning to Allison. Allison is taking this more seriously, even though Bertha tracked her protein. Allison, just know I'm watching out for you too. Okay? All right, cool. And you too, Rebecca. You too, Rebecca, because this is good knowledge. Okay? So digestion is key. Me, I am lactose intolerant. Okay? Milk kind of fucks me up. Protein powder kind of fucks me up. So I really have stayed away from it. I've been drinking protein powder since I was like 15, 16 years old. And now I'm 31, and now it's kind of like messed me up. So I really don't drink as much protein powder. Okay? Now, digestion. Okay? That's pretty much it. Like, that's the only thing you have to really worry about. If you drink protein powder and it doesn't fuck up your stomach, yay, you're one of God's highly favored children. You know? Congrats. Anyways, okay? So we understand that. So if you look up Dymatize on Amazon, this one, all right, this one, okay? I have 3 phones. Yeah, I do. So this is a Dymatize. I usually get the vanilla. Don't ask me about my phones. Don't worry about why I have so many phones. Trap phones. Okay, Dymatize, digestion. Now, check this out. Bertha, Allison, Rebecca, Rihanna. I don't know who else is watching me. But you, if 1 scoop equals 25 grams of protein, okay? 1 scoop equals 1 gram, 25 grams of protein. Okay? 2 scoops equals 50 grams. Okay, equals 50 grams. All right? My protein powder is 100 grams protein, no carbs, no sugar. So drinking of what when I can't eat is that bad? If drinking when I can't eat is that bad? No, that's not bad at all. That's not, Rebecca. You can eat it. If you're not, that's perfectly fine because it's still going to hit your protein goal. So yes, that's perfectly fine. Okay. Bertha has 2 burner phones. You crack me up, Bertha. Now, Bertha. Okay. Here's the thing. This goes for everyone, actually, not just Bertha. This goes for everybody. Okay. How many protein shakes can you have a day? Personally, I recommend no more than 2 scoops a day. No more. Like, you're not going to build your fucking good body and good health off fucking powder, right? Off of powder, you can't. Okay? So, 2 scoops max. Don't fucking go for like 4 scoops. I just personally don't. This is a personal preference. I know some people that do 4 protein shakes a day. What the fuck is up with you? This is a personal preference. Okay? Doing more food, right? No, Drew, just eat 1 spoon of Jesus. Bertha, do you understand? Or Allison, fuck it, forget Bertha. Allison, do you understand? Put a 1 if you understand, Allison. Put a 2 if you don't understand. Thank you, Allison. Allison, you are my favorite. Okay, so now, Allison, if we eat those 2 other meals and we're at 50 to 60 grams of protein, and we decide to have 2 scoops of protein, how many grams of protein are we at? How many? I agree with Rihanna. Eddie, fucking say something other than hi, bro. Like, I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, bro, say hello. And all right, so Allison, remember the other 2 meals? It was chicken and ground beef. They were both, let's say, 25 grams of protein. If we add those 2 together and we have 2 scoops of protein, which is 50, how many grams of protein in total are we at? 100. Thank you. Yes, 100. So there you have it. There's 100 grams of protein for the day. If you do 2 meals and you do 2 scoops of protein, you're at 100 grams of protein. And what happens when we hit our protein? What happens when we hit our protein? What happens? Someone answer. What happens when we hit our protein goal? What happens? We build muscle. Yes. Like this is nutrition 101. Like the basis of just protein, okay? And this is what I really want. If you're actually paying attention, right? We're not fooling around. Let me give you some real, like, this is practical advice. Again, like all of my guys and girls, right? All of my guys and girls. Like there's so many fucking people I've had. Let me have even my guy right here, bro. Even my guy right here, like this. Like he's like 45 years old. He came to me like this, 45 years old, and we got him here. Oh my God, this is only 2 weeks. This is only 2 weeks. Too much protein, kidney stress, and bad breath. Get the fuck out of here, bro. You don't have to worry about too much protein. No, nobody eats too much protein. Nobody eats too much protein. He wasn't fake, he was just blood and fucking being. Yeah, she definitely is. Yeah, Ashley. Ashley came to me like this. And then she was like this. Do I have same thing with fucking Lauren. Lauren, the only thing with Lauren, she fucking drank beer at the same time. Right? Lauren was here. Right? And she was down 20 pounds in 3 months while still having beer, unfortunately. And dinners with family. Yeah, Lauren's fucking the G. B-Dog. Yeah, I changed some people's lives. I'm one of my boys, too. Yeah, this is one of my boys, too. This took a year. This wasn't 3 months, 4 months, 6 months. This was a whole fucking year. Who else? Another one of my clients, too. I'm really good with the fucking back. Leave Eddie alone. All right. Yeah, this is my guy. This is my guy. He's 60 years old. 60 years old. Santiago. You know? Man was looking phenomenal, dude. Phenomenal. 60 years old. Santiago was a fucking killer, bro. B-Dog. B-Dog was a killer as well. Right? B-Dog was really skinny. She was super skinny. Right? B-Dog was super skinny. And then I got B-Dog fucking jacked. Like bigger legs, bigger arms. And I taught her how to box too. My boy fucking... my boy was pregnant. My boy was pregnant. And then we got him to lose the bait. Yeah. Too much arm muscle in me. I mean, calling divorce and listen to your life. Fuck yeah, Liz. I love that. Rihanna, you couldn't get there even if you tried. Oh, where's my boy? Yeah, and my boy, yeah, Andrew. We got him there. Andrew was 191 pounds, and then we got him to a fucking 6-pack. And then this is him with his family. Little Miss Peach, you're just soft like a little marshmallow, and you get hurt. Yeah, Santiago. Yeah, Santiago. Look, fucking Santiago, bro. Santiago is fucking 59 here. 59 here. Yeah, we got Santiago in shape, bro. It's never too late. Rihanna, you won't do it. Rihanna, you'll be 40 and still thinking about doing it. Who else? Yeah, my boy here. Yeah. Anyway, including Trump. Including Trump. Liz, I'm glad you're reading that. Same thing with my boy right here. Yeah, we did this in 90 days. Watch out. All right, muchachos. Yeah, I mean, it starts with health. It really starts with health. Like, that's what's really going to make the difference. How you eat, how you treat your body. Honestly, it's your attitude as well. All right. Anyways, any last questions? I'm gonna end the stream in like 2 minutes. Any last questions? I heard you recommended, so start to make it happen to read it. Fuck yeah, Liz! It's such a great book. It's such a phenomenal book. It's a book that I read for like 3-4 years straight, and it changed my whole life. Changed my whole life. I don't know. I never looked at my other boss, brother. You should fucking have kids right now, bro. You're like 45 years old, bro. Right? Get your body right. Thought she was 58 off looks. Yeah, it's a great book. Now we're just fucking hating. No, listen, don't be all right. Listen, we need to fucking change the hate to love. All right, there's no point in hating. Hating says more about you than anything. Yeah, Liz, have it, and then take the highlighter and highlight the pages. That's what I used to do. I used to go down at the bottom, have little Bible verses, and I would highlight everything. Yeah. Oh no, it's very. I love that. I love that. Liz, and so if you wanted to take it a step further, I would highly recommend meditating. Because the kingdom of heaven, Luke chapter 17, verse 21, and the kingdom of God is within you. If you wanted to dig deeper and know more, even get closer, in my opinion, is meditation. Because you can get the wisdom from reading Jesus Calling. I love that. And you can apply it to your life. But if you want to go and like actually explore the kingdom of heaven, meditation is the key. Okay? In Luke chapter 11, verse 52, Jesus says, "For woe you lawyers, you take away the key of knowledge. You look not within yourself." So when you close your eyes and you meditate, you start to look within. When you look within, that is where the kingdom of God is. So you can technically go and chill with God if you meditate. Yeah. Yeah, slow down. That's okay. If you let me keep my commandments, this motherfucker doesn't know. You don't know what you're talking about, bro. No, literally, look within yourself. The kingdom of God is within you. It just says the heart is deceitful. The heart is massively deceitful. But look within yourself, motherfucker. How are you gonna ignore the fact that it says the kingdom of God is within you? Are you just gonna ignore that? Acts chapter 7, verse 42. Howbeit that the Most High dwelleth not in temples made of hands. Thank you. I won't cover that. Will you do some talking about it? Just curious about the Jews comic book. What? That's the question, though, Liz. What questions do you have about the Jesus comic book? I'll spend 2 more minutes, right? They don't fall asleep after feeding their faces. Just kidding. Listen, Rihanna. You say something like that one more time, you're out. That's it. This is my house. I'm fucking kicking people out. Bro, I don't care if you read the Bible every single day. Are you somebody worth following? That's the thing, brother. That's the thing. I don't care if you read all the Bible every single day. I don't give a shit. How do you live your life? Are you worth following? Right? Do you lead a disciplined life? Do you live a life made of self-mastery? Right? Can I look at you and be like, damn, that man has a level of self-mastery over his body, his mind, and his soul? How many people have you gotten closer to God? How many people have bought the Bible or another book because of you? I don't care if you educated yourself. I can count more people in my hands that I've gotten closer to God than anybody. Oh, Liz. Where's Liz? I'm actually here just for Liz. Yeah, I don't care if you read the Bible, dude. So many people know more about the Bible than me, 100%, but they don't always obey. If you follow Christ, you should have a really good fucking life. You should lead other people. People would want to be like you. You see it. I felt it in my heart. Maybe today's devotion. Fuck. I don't have the book anymore. I gave a copy to my girlfriend. I don't have the book anymore. Fuck. I have to look at it. You're on TRT, bro. I'm not on TRT, brother. I'm not on TRT. I'm 31, right? I'm 31. Okay. Take that into consideration. I'm 31. This is me at 22. Right? That's me at 22. I have like one tattoo. Right? Right, what is he doing? So I can follow him. Does he have any food? Does he have any food? I'm so done. Right? Fair enough. All right. Yeah, terminé. Chosen fully and in his own time. Yeah, 100%. So there's another good book. Another good book I would recommend is Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. Okay? Like it's one of the best books I've ever fucking read. And to know God, I think you have to know the devil as well. And the book Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill really teaches you how he works. Because it's one thing to believe, it's one thing to obey. Who are you obeying? You feel me? Like trust in his timing, absolutely, without a doubt. But you have to ask yourself, who am I obeying on a daily basis? Why is not gonna go? So I think if you sat down and you were honest with yourself, right? Because the most repeated phrase in the Bible is be not afraid. So this is what I would ask you. If God always tells us in the Bible, be not afraid, I would ask you, what are you afraid of? And what if you were afraid of nothing? What would you do differently? Because I truly believe the only way we can get closer to God is by putting ourselves into a situation that we are afraid. Because that's how we build a relationship with Him. We can't just build a relationship reading. We have to actually put ourselves in a place where all we can rely on is faith. Yeah. Yeah, it's a phenomenal book. Phenomenal book. I have it. I have it in my arsenal. It's good. Drifting. Remember, drift. The 7 principles, right? The 7 principles. One of them. It's like, how does he get you? Drifting. When you have no definiteness of purpose, when you have no real intent of what you're doing, you drift. When you drift, he has you under his control. Steve, you are not wrong. So here's the thing. You're not wrong. You are not wrong, brother. That's why the Bible, in my opinion, what's the most pure thing that God made? Your soul and my soul. So Liz, pay close attention. This goes for Liz. And I don't agree with Steve. You understand, Liz, the Bible was written by man. It has been changed. It has been changed in different languages. What's the only thing that hasn't really been tampered with that came from God? It is your soul. Where is your soul? Within yourself. God is within you. You are God. No churches are going to tell you that. No church is going to tell you that you are God. What did God tell Moses his name was? What did God tell Moses his name is? What is your name? I am. I am. I'll leave it at that. I'll leave it at that. Yeah. Listen, I love y'all. Los quiero mucho.